Yes, my viewers and subscribers, wanna come hear that one? Yeah? Remember that last voice note that I shared with you guys on this channel that came from the PNP worker and activist saying that she does not support the people leading the PNP right now and so forth and so on. Well, here is another piece of information. Bangarang people, me tell you, say, you see in the PNP right now, the faction in the PNP will cause all the problem and a turn off people, including independents. They are the Rise United movement. Me tell you, so they cannot mix because they are island water. Rise United movement that was created by a man named Peter Bunting and Mark Golding, who is his high school friend. They are both responsible for the degradation of the PNP to where it is right now. Them have one named Dayton Campbell, who he is the one that they kind of use as their top dog against the party and against members of the party, and it has backfired in the worst way because he lost his seat, and though they rewarded him with the general secretary's position, he is still not respected. He is not regarded as such, and therefore their house is crumbling down. That faction's house. So right now, no, me going to keep it real and talk the things and talk it as it is. No, KD Knight make a talk this evening and I'm going to make on hear it. But the real thing what's happening here is that Dayton Campbell cannot get a seat anywhere. He was chased out of where he was before in St. Ann. And then him cannot go back to St. Ann because those people don't want to see him anymore. So him take up himself gone way away smaller than now, and the people them are running and tell him, say, look here brother, you can't win no seat here so. So right now the man that was there before, who was also a part of their sabotage operation against the PNP, Luther Buchanan, he ended up losing his seat as well. But he is there saying now he's going to run independent and challenge Dayton Campbell. So listen for yourself, my love, because at first me see this. The two of them, the people of them plot up together for take down their leader and take down their party. And now, them are go up against one another in the most vicious way, because basically by running independent or threatening to do so, him is saying that him do not want Dayton. And he must stand up for the constituents because them tell him already from him first go down there, say, sir, we don't want you here, so you lose and mash up your constituency. You have no use to us here. So this is what is happening now. The general, and KD and I talked 2 weeks ago, say if the general secretary of the PNP is struggling so badly to get a seat, it's pretty bad. So listen for yourself, guys. And
trouble is brewing in one of the People's National Party's rural heartlands of eastern Westmoreland. This as the former Member of Parliament for the constituency, Luther Buchanan, is reportedly set to mount a high-profile challenge to the party's General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, at the next general elections. Buchanan, who's a 3-term veteran of the constituency, intends to run as an independent candidate. The explosive development was confirmed by PNP elder KD Knight in a leaked voice note. Robbie and Williams reports.
The veteran politician and attorney at law has confirmed with our news center that the voice on the leaked tape is in fact his. In the recording, KD Knight tells comrades that Luther Buchanan intends to mount an independent run against the PNP General Secretary in PJ Patterson's old seat.
I decided that I would call Luther Buchanan and hear directly from him what the situation is. I also told him that there was a discussion taking place in a group I am in. I did not identify the group. And I said to him, can I, after we have spoken, give a report to the group? He said, yes. So I'm now doing that. He says that he does plan to run as independent if Dayton is the candidate.
If Buchanan goes through with it, this would be the second independent challenge to come from within the PNP to Dr. Dayton Campbell's candidacy in a seat. A party activist turned independent candidate in Northwest St. Anne, Peter Shand, managed to siphon off more than 700 votes from Campbell's margin in the September 2020 general election. Campbell was ultimately chased out of the seat by the JLP's Crystal Lee, who defeated him by over 2,000 votes. Katie Knight says Luther Buchanan feels disrespected that his application to recontest Eastern Westmoreland was treated with scant regard by the party hierarchy. Knight says Buchanan is not the only comrade readying an independent run against Campbell.
He said that there's also another comrade, a female, who also has decided that she is running independent. And so I said to him, but if two comrades run independent and get votes, Dayton will lose. And his response to me was that was their desire. Well, certainly his.
Knight is warning that the JLP would win Eastern Westmoreland were the two independent challenges to materialize.
In my view, if you have two comrades, having regard, for example, for the result, how close it was, if the vote is now split, then the margin of that the JLP have will increase, and that seat will go to the JLP. I don't know.
The PNP veteran is reportedly not happy with the leak. He has condemned his fellow comrades for leaking what he says was a confidential recording he believed was being shared in the strictest confidence. It's at least the second time comrades have leaked correspondence to the media from Mr. Knight. Buchanan lost in East Westmoreland to the JLP's Daniel Lawrence by 11 votes in 2020. The seat, created in 1993, had been previously held by the PNP for 27 unbroken years.
Read Dayton on a seat, and I'm rephrasing, read the General Secretary on the seat. Any day we get to the point where the General Secretary has to struggle to get a seat, since the General Secretary is now allowed to sit in the lower house and still remain General Secretary. Any day that individual has to struggle for a seat, then it sends a terrible message to the party, to the public, and will have a debilitating effect on the People's National Party. Or if it is a situation that obtains the JLP, the same. The General Secretary is the chief executive officer of a party. And I don't know if he is integral in determining who should run, where, and process. And if he now has to struggle to get a seat, something wrong, and the effect will be felt. So we have to be careful how we are proceeding in East Westmoreland. All right, Jensek, just one question on this medium to you. Why do you prefer East Westmoreland to Northwest St. Anne?
You can't come home with Dayton, and me tell her that. You can't, no matter who you have against you, if you don't have Luther supporters and you don't have Dr. Hall supporters, you can't win. You can't win. If you don't have Buchanan supporters, you can't win.
We're not going to have to go back up clean up there.
So you heard it for yourself, guys. Now, interestingly, his baby mother, his third baby mother, is trying to go to Parliament right now. Yes, his third baby mother from somewhere in St. Anne. So she would have gotten an easy nod, as he's the PNP General Secretary, to be able to make that run. Yes, guys, so this guy now, Dayton Campbell, the truth of the matter is nobody don't like him because of behavior, not in his party, out of his party, or independent. Nobody likes him. Plus, he's a bully. because of his decorum. He has no decorum. He has no self-control. He really doesn't have any class, you know, for a politician and a so-called professional. So I'm gonna run a little clip here and show you some of the ways that he behaves toward other people.
Take out who in there if them can't win and put in somebody who can win.
Dr. Phillips, and I offered my unreserved apology to him for the campaign in 2019.
Them are gonna get a beat, them have to get a.
Some things it's a shouldn't say.
Tell Peter Bunting.
To not have anybody else that I may have offended.
Walk to them with them all dead in themselves. That one dead set over there. This is the rising set over here. The party needs money with money. And there when you go there, you know everybody asks about money. Look here. Are some people right just in our room now? I go want money if we vote this ever.
Yeah guys, so this wraps it up for me here. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like and comment, and keep it locked right here with Maroon Girl Blog. See you in the next one.